Breaking news around the New York Mets organization, as today the news is broke that team president since 2018, Sandy Alderson, will be stepping down after this season as team president to become a special advisor for the New York Mets after this season and beyond. Sandy Alderson has been part of the Mets organization since 2010 to 2018 as a general manager, where he was eventually replaced due to stepping down as the general manager before taking on a role as team president from 2018 till present day with the New York Mets. The 74-year-old is also known to be a cancer survivor, where he had to take some time away during the 2016-2017 seasons. So he had to step away at that time before resuming his role as general manager of the team, and then eventually stepping down from that role to become a team president of the organization for the past 3 to 4 seasons of the New York Mets going forward. And of course, he was part of that 2015 New York Mets World Series team that lost in the World Series against the Kansas City Royals in 2015, where he made the infamous trade for Yoenis Cespedes during the trade deadline of 2015 that helped propel the New York Mets to a World Series appearance at that year. Sandy Alderson has also been a guy that's been able to develop and help bring in and develop some of the young players that are currently part of this New York Mets team going forward, such as a Jeff McNeil, a Pete Alonso, a Brandon Nimmo, at the time of Michael Conforto, Tomas Nido, and of course the pitchers that have been part of this organization for a while, like a Jacob deGrom, before Zach Wheeler, making the trade for Zach Wheeler and a Noah Syndergaard, having guys like Steven Matz and Matt Harvey in the organization, as well as bringing up guys like a David Peterson or a Tyler McGill to be part of this organization going forward. And of course, this past season, bringing up guys like a Francisco Alvarez, as well as another guy like a Brett Beatty and a Mark Vientos from the minor league system. Sandy Alderson has had his ups and downs with the Mets organization. He's mostly been a very stern guy, very serious, but he's also made some very solid moves for this Mets organization going forward. So, of course, you want to wish Sandy Alderson the best after this year, after being a pretty successful team president for the team this past season or so, even though he's had his lumps in the road 3 seasons before and has made some questionable decisions as the general manager from 2010 to 2018. While he was trying to build up a good young roster going forward. So that's the breaking news around the New York Mets today. President and Team Operations Sandy Alderson, who has been with the organization since 2010, where he was the general manager from 2010 to 2018 before stepping down to become team president from 2018 till present day. He will be stepping down as team president after this season, and he will be named a special advisor for the New York Mets organization going forward after this season. So that's your breaking news surrounding the New York Mets. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, updates, and chatter surrounding the New York Mets. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping around the New York Mets. And let me know in the comment section what you think about the breaking news about Sandy Alderson stepping down as team president, and what you think about Sandy Alderson's career with the New York Mets, and if you think he's done a very solid job overall, if you think he's made some questionable moves over the years, or if you think he's a guy that should maybe get a little bit more proper respect and a little bit more, a little bit more credit for some of the players that have been brought into this organization, as well as some of the moves that were made in past moves over the years for the New York Mets going forward. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Friday evening. Take it easy, and let's see what the New York Mets can bring us the rest of this season and going into the postseason next month. Let's go, New York Mets. And all you got to do is you got to believe in those boys from Queens.